In order to get to know the language acquisition level of your English language learner, the first step is to pull their test history from Focus. Ideally, you'll be able to see their WIDA Access for L's proficiency scores from the previous spring. This screencast walks you through how to look up an individual student's score. When you look at your class list, the English language learners have LY next to their names. Those are the students we're going to look up to plan how to differentiate language support during lessons. We're going to approach this screencast as if you've already identified the LY students in your class. So when you first open your Focus, in the lower left-hand corner, you'll see a bar that reads Find a Student. Into the search bar right beneath it, you can put all or part of a student's name. I'm just going to type Maria, and then I can either hit enter or click the search button below. And it brings up every Maria that I have in my class lists. Here's the LY that we were talking about, saying she's an English language learner. I click on the student's name, and it takes me to her demographic information. What I want to briefly show you here is that if I go down just a little bit, it tells me her preferred home language is Spanish, and she was born in Guatemala, which may have some cultural considerations when I'm doing my class planning. For purposes of pulling the test history, though, I need to go up to the toolbar, click on Test History, and it shows me every standardized test Maria has taken during her time in the Lee County schools. I'm interested in the WIDA Access for L's, AFE, and I can see she's taken it twice. Also, Maria was here for the kindergarten WIDA, which, if I'm a first grade teacher, that's the score I want to look at. But since Maria's a fourth grader, the last score I have in here right now is second grade because it's prior to last spring's scores being added. I click on the right arrow, the gray arrow to the right of the WIDA Access for L's. And on the access test, what I'm interested in is achievement level, not scale score. So I need the listening proficiency level for Maria. That's a 5. That is close to native speaker level. So she's doing very well at listening on this test. When it comes to speaking proficiency level, Maria scored a 1.8. That's beginner. I look at the whole number, level 1, when I'm going to put her in the can-do supports chart. If I make a class list of all of my LY students and put them into the can-do supports chart, I'm going to be putting her in a level 1. Even though 1.8 is close to 2, my job is to take her from a level 1 speaker to a level 2 or 3 at this point. Her reading proficiency level, which is another score I need, is a 3.0. So she's a level 3 on reading, and in writing, she's a 3.1. So I'd also put her in the level 3 section of my class list. Finally, I need the overall proficiency level, which is a 3. Those scores are not average, so don't just average the 4. Actually look up the overall proficiency level and write that down as well. Now I'm ready to use the scores in lesson planning. I hope this was helpful in finding WIDA Access for L scores in Focus. If you need additional assistance, please ask your ESOL contact at your school or your district ESOL specialist.